Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome. Okay. Shout out to Dorian Yates for this one. I've utilized this exercise many times in my regimen as well, but I haven't implemented it as a starter. And I got this recommendation from the great Dorian Yates. Starting right off with dead hangs today, guys. Let's get into it. Those are great. I didn't time it, but whoa. I can feel it stretching out my spine. Do I better stop watching here? I do. Probably should have used it on the first set. am I gonna hit this? I think I just have to hit it and then strap in quick. Minus a couple seconds. Okay, maybe minus 5 seconds. Yep. Yeah. We'll do 3. 3 sets. I've got barbell standing abdominal / serratus rotations on schedule today. Haven't done these in quite some time. Life isn't all about training with alignment. And in the past, I may have thought it was. But you learn as you grow and gain knowledge and acquire wisdom that you gotta work your stabilizer muscles in some unconventional movements. Forgot I was even timing that. Who cares? Don't matter how long I stay up. Let's get this barbell set up. Whoa, okay, take a sec. Spinal. Thinking Mike Tyson right now. It's fucking spinal. Hello, man. What's up, Mike? Good afternoon, bro. Welcome in. All right, this is gonna help. We'll start with just the barbell, 45 pounds. I do have to turn my back to you all, but you'll see the gist of the movement here. Rest day for you. Hey, rest up. Heal up, brother. Happy to have you here. Investing some time in here with me. You got biceps on schedule tomorrow with tries? Nice. Ooh, throwing shoulders in with them. Fuck yeah. I'm going to be hitting some biceps myself today. I did hit some triceps with legs yesterday, so we'll leave the triceps out of the equation. Right now we're getting into abdominal serratus. Here we go. Working the stabilizer muscles. Keep your feet planted. Squeeze your glutes and keep the spine tight and aligned. Twisting the barbell all the way down to your hips. Keep your elbows locked on this. It's going to further stretch those obliques. You really don't need a lot of weight with this movement. I might throw on a 10 or 2, maybe even some 5s or 2.5s. But this 45 pounds is working magic. Miracles, we'll say. Fuck magic. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. I'm going to go down with a knee now on each side. Not really focused on building muscle in the legs right now more than I am getting more full range of motion with this serratus exercise. And focusing on mobility. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. I wonder if this thing will stay. Will you stay? Oh, you will stay there. Nice. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. "226." I feel like that number had some sort of significant meaning. We've been getting lots of signs, lots of symbolism, lots of numerology, lots of synchronicities. They're not mere coincidences. When you have extreme pattern recognition, you notice things that others, it's not that they can't notice them, it's that their fucking brain is in so much turmoil and chaos, and they're rushing around frantic, consuming. I need attention, I need validation. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Oh, it's Black Friday now. Buy. They can't sit in the grass. They can't get their toes in the sand and pick up the most beautiful seashells. They just want more. More. And I predicted this. You don't get it, and you don't need to. I could find the status from 10, 20 years ago. I predicted everything that occurred. And it's not just one person, it's fucking everybody. Everybody's basements are filled with all your Christmas presents that you replaced presents with. And it's not your fault. There is blame. There is blame out there. But the only way to make the change for generations to come is to take accountability and make the fucking necessary change. Stop worshiping false idols. Stop worshiping false gods. Stop worshiping fucking Santa Claus. And possessions that you can't take with you to your grave. I mean, you can. If you want to bury yourself with your finest jewelry, you think that's going to add value in the afterlife? Maybe. I don't know for sure. I'm going to be honest, but I do not think it will. I know one thing, just like Keanu Reeves said. The way you made people feel when you're around them, the good deeds that you did while you're here, the impact you leave, not just in your immediate circle, your friends, your family, but your community, your country, your continent, the whole fucking world. We tend to forget 2222 as I look up with 11 viewers. We tend to forget the impact that we truly can make. From slowing down our thoughts, getting in touch with our Creator, listening to our intuition, and stop chasing pointless nonsense. Sabato on YouTube. I've never seen you in my life. Probably don't want to be honest. But you can say one more word negative, and I'll take a. It'll probably take me 14 seconds. I will invest those 14 seconds. You won't win because it will be a response for me to choose to eliminate you from my YouTube chat to make my communities a better place. So type and work out your little fingy muscles. Add more turmoil to your conscience and to your fucking brain and your body so you can walk around with fucking cortisol draining out through your pores. So you could pour out negative energy and judgmental vibes upon every single human you come in contact with. Get a life. You're gonna be a sad cunt your whole life? Are you gonna be a sad cunt your whole life? That's what you want to be? Wake up! I'll go at my pace. Little boy. Little boy. I'm working on God's flow state pace. You can't make me move. I move when I say I'll move, bitch. Watch your words in my fucking stream. Now it's time. And we're going to drop down to the knee again. Good. 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 Hey, have a great day, Scotty. God bless. The only one is Jesus Christ. Well, if that's your mindset and perspective and your religious beliefs, you are entitled to that. But I follow the prophets. Jesus was one of them, yes. The only one? Jesus is not the only prophet. You're going to take away all the good deeds, all the kindness, all the time and sacrifices that other prophets and good men and women put out into the world? And you're going to look constantly outside of you. To what, a spirit? You say mocking, I say bullshit. It's consciousness. Jesus flipped fucking tables and was a radical liberal. Jesus was telling you that the kingdom of heaven lies within you. Not the church, not your parents, not politics. In you. You want peace? Look within. Slow down your fucking thoughts. Stop giving your energy and power away to people who abuse it, who are stuck on misunderstanding you, labeling you with whatever their fucked up brain perceives you as.
Their perception and perspective of you is not who you are. That's their shallow, egotistical beliefs. You gonna let people dictate and tell you who you are? No. It don't work like that. And Jesus doesn't come down and wipe your ass. Jesus doesn't pay your bills. Jesus doesn't make you get out of bed. Jesus gives you the power, maybe. But is it? Or is it your consciousness, your belief in how Jesus acted? Love is the answer that you're looking for. Love and benevolence. Benevolence is just a big word for generosity and kindness. And it's a choice. The lion isn't evil because he needs to fucking eat the gazelle. Blow my nose quick. I'd like to reiterate that when I preach like that, my intentions are never to mock any religion, or especially to mock God or Jesus Christ. It's all theories, but wisdom is acquired through many, many, many trials and tribulations on this planet and from God Himself. Tons of suffering. You learn by studying the animal kingdom. You'll learn more out in nature talking to the fucking birds than you will speaking to most humans. That's real. I said that to somebody recently at a food pantry, and his eyes lit up. He was like, yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, yes. Those are great. Let's throw on another 10. Come on, Trav. Oof. Oof. Fuck yeah. Wow. Oh, we're sweating. Let's do 3. That actually is feeling really good. Loosening up the lower back too. All right. Hey, welcome in everybody. None of, I'm not gonna get this right, hold on. None of Elysionopt with the raid. 14 people in here. We're hitting a rather unique exercise here. Barbell landmine serratus twists. I got 3 10-pound plates on this 45-pound bar. Let's get into it. Welcome in everybody. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for the follows as well. Hey, there's Panelito. I'm gonna focus up though, guys. Let me finish this set, and we can converse a bit. If anyone has any questions, I'll answer right after. Ooh. Boom. 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 Drop down the knee. Hit legs yesterday. That little lunge, I can feel it in the glutes. I am getting more range of motion and twist and more contraction here in the obliques, so we're focusing on mobility with this lunge rather than building muscle here in the glutes. Keeping it in the abs and serratus primarily. Controlling the weight, not letting it control us. Oh yeah. Come on. Hey. Yes. Oh, Panelito spreading the good word. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the raid again. Much gratitude. You didn't have to. You chose to. And I'm grateful you did. All right, two more. Ooh. Hi. Ooh. Come on up. Good work. There we go, bros. Whew. I gotta check them out. They're probably looking spider web-like. Let's see, lighting might not be perfect, but oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's like fucking, like they're painted on. They're even coming up here into the pectoral. Yeah, those serratus muscles are looking tight. We're not done. We got biceps, forearms on schedule today. Took a recommendation from the great himself, Dorian Yates, and we started today's session with dead hangs. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. It can help if you have any sort of tightness or lower back problems. If you suffered from sciatica like me in the past, that decompression, if you don't have an inversion table, fuck, hang on a tree branch, you know? You don't need a pole, you don't need shit. You need willpower. The decompression of the spine is real. That L5 can be compressed, not even just from deadlifts or squats or heavy weight, but over time, gravity can compress those lower vertebrae, and we can have adverse effects. We can choose to decompress. We can choose peace. We can choose love. We can choose kindness. We can choose stillness of thoughts. We can choose tranquility over chaos. You can choose to be sober instead of an addict. That is what Tucker Fitness fucking represents. And I've preached this since day one, when I was a drug addict. And people in my community back then thought I was crazy. It's not a choice, it's not a choice, it's not a choice. It is a choice. Even if there are chemical temptations pulling you back toward these addictions, you have a choice every single fucking day you wake up to make small, gradual improvements, to find coping skills, better habits and rituals that are going to help you get clean. Whether it be alcoholism, whether you're fucking a cocaine addict, a meth addict, even if you're abusing cannabis, and you can be a cannabis addict, I'd hate to say it, but you can be. If you're using cannabis to escape your life rather than enhance it, then it is a problem for you. I raise my voice only to speak with conviction, to get my point across, because that emphasis is needed sometimes for the right listening ear to know that you can come back from anything. You can turn your life around at any moment, but you need to realize that you do have a choice. God granted you free will, so stop pointing the fucking finger at this, that, them, that, government. Fuck you! Turn the hand around! Even if there's a million things to blame. Once you turn the hand around, you take back your God-given sovereign power as a Homo sapien. And you start controlling your thoughts, which will allow you to control your actions, which will allow you to create those strong habits and routines that will dictate your future and destiny. But some people want to just keep handing away their pen. Here's my life. You write it. You write my life for me. Here. You want to give somebody your pen? You're not the author anymore? Here's my pen. Write my story for me. And sometimes maybe you do need that, but you need to make sure it's the right person who wants to see you prosper, who wants to see you get sober, who wants to see you grow, who wants to see you heal. That's where a mentor or a real fucking coach comes in. Amen. Good. One 1% better every day. Amen to that. But don't leave it just at that. That limits yourself.